Hello, dark friends, and welcome to the realm of monsters. I am your friendly neighborhood chaos demon Domino, and today we are seeing what's up. We're gonna start with the Dark Mirror deck. I thought I had a message in my head, but it kind of went blank. So we're just gonna see what happens, what comes out. Okay. Black Flower Fragrance is what came out in the Dark Mirror deck. Sure. Oh, okay. Now I can find it. I was looking for this earlier. I was looking for the book because I wanted to see what like stage of grief this was for the next card. So, because I was just feeling called to it. It's anger. I was feeling the anger energy. Like very, very heavy, which is one of the reasons why I was like coming over here to do this. And it's just like, this card is kind of like about extremes. I was feeling this anger energy, and I was like, you know what, I need to find the book. And I tried to find the book before I sat down. And I was just like, you know what, I can't find the book, so whatever. And then completely forgetting that I had them stacked over there. And like right before, all of a sudden, the stuff like in my area on my desk was just bothering the absolute crap out of me. So I was like, you know what, I need to move this stuff before I even start. Honestly, I need to clean my desk a bit, but clearing anger is the tool that is needed to enact some sort of clearing at this point. This is one of those emotions. I love this emotion, but it also, like, for this particular card, it's like the release of perfectionism. You know, like sometimes things are a bit messy. Sometimes it's like expecting everything to be, you know, fairy tale princess kind of like vibes, but sometimes things are not like a fairy tale princess, because, you know, we get life is a lot more complicated than how you kind of expect or fantasize things to kind of like work out and stuff. Let's get a little bit more to clarify this. I just knew it. I was feeling the anger. I was feeling it for a little bit. So, yeah. Not everything comes in clean. You know, sometimes there's a little bit of conflict, sometimes there's a little bit of issues, sometimes it's something you don't fucking expect. But anger is not a bad emotion. And what I'm hearing is anger is a good emotion in this particular case, because it's like channeling that into like making something. And she's like got this flower exploding from her chest. And it's just sometimes that anger can be used in a beneficial way. So we have the Prince of Discs as the first card that comes out. And then we have the Three of Discs. And then we have the Tower. I think I need another clarifying card. I'm gonna use the Caper deck, you see. So I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Yeah. This seems like there might have been some kind of holdup with this imprisonment card. coming out over that one. Some kind of despair with this Three of Pentacles. And I think that's where the anger tower came in. Like there was some kind of delay on something, yeah. And the tower is clarified by false person. Usually I don't get like all of these like really crappy cards all at once, but like something, it's like your anger is warranted somewhere. Okay, I'm seeing this energy of, you know, always kind of being a forgiving person. Like, and there's nothing wrong with being a forgiving person. Like, that's not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's like, it's not forgiving, it's being a passive person. Like, someone takes something from you and it's just like, oh, well, you know, whatever. But it's almost like, I'm feeling this energy of justice. Like, the anger is kind of bringing forth justice in this particular situation. These could be also, I'm getting a spirit guide energy. But I'm seeing like someone be slighted. And because you're not angry about it, it's like this passivity that's not really authentic. And it's almost letting them get away with it. It's like if someone breaks into your house, you call the police. You don't say, hey, dude, can you please leave? No, you call and get them out of there. Or, you know, whatever the other options are. But definitely not saying, hey, I know you just like broke into my house, but can you just like walk right back out that door? You know, no harm done. Like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. And it's like there's this anger. It's like, don't just let the anger like sit inside. It needs to come out in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And with this black flower fragrance, with this exploding, like, I almost said exploding star. It's like, it's fogging up your brain. You might be replaying these instances of betrayal or, you know, these situations where you've been slighted. Instead of like getting angry about it, you're kind of like going into like this despair energy about it. And so it's like the anger moves you to action, but you know, you still need to keep your wits about you when you take action. Because if you need to defend yourself, it's like, you know, if you need to defend yourself, you need to defend yourself, whatever this, you know, situation is. And I'm saying speaking up, not necessarily fighting. Because we have the false person with this tower. And this is kind of giving this energy of like this justice coming in. This feels angry. The tower usually doesn't feel angry to me, but this feels warm. Feels like very, very hot right here. So yeah, it's like you need to express your anger properly so that you can get the justice that you deserve. Because it's holding up something. It's almost like your spirit team is kind of waiting for you to be pissed off about a certain situation in order to like go after, you know, whatever this justice is. In order to bring forth this justice, they need your permission. In order for you to give them permission, you need to stop trying to, you know, not be honest about what was done to you. At least with them, if nothing else. Anyways, I hope that helps. The darkness in me recognizes and honors the darkness in you. Love you. Bye.